Welcome in, Sagittarius. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your relationship reading. This is going to be your you versus them spread. This reading is timeless, so whenever you're guided to watch it, there's likely to be a message in here for you. Keep in mind, Sag, energies can be swapped around, although my intention is to be speaking directly to you. I could be speaking directly to a cross-watcher, so swap around the characters to make it fit. But don't cram yourself into a reading that's not for you. And this is for any major Sag placements like Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Sag, let's jump in and get started. We're going to start off by the Illumination Oracle deck, with the Illumination Oracle deck. And we're going to see how you're viewing your person and how your person is viewing you. But I do feel a deep past life connection here. And maybe you've been going through the dark night of the soul, reliving some past memories, some past life memories, going through a period of transformation and renewal. And I think you're ready to kind of spread your wings is kind of what I'm feeling. So a transformative connection without a doubt. And maybe you had to walk away from this connection, and maybe it was painful to walk away from this connection, and it's really sent you both into some shadow aspects of reliving some past life timelines. But let's dig a little bit deeper. I think you've been going through a period of disconnection and relaxing, rejuvenating, but let's see how you're viewing your person. I just saw the healing heart energy, so I do think you've been going through some intense heart healing, Sag. So you're viewing your other person as learning a major karmic lesson, and you know that they're having a hard time finding their determination to maybe take a risk and reapproach you after a period of walking away. Either your person walked away from you or you walked away from your person. Maybe you even packed up and moved homes. I'm not sure. But there's definitely a situation that is being navigated through very, very carefully. I think you know your person is learning a very valuable karmic lesson. I think you also know that these roots run deep with the two of you. And your person is struggling, I think, with some self-worth issues. Struggling with maybe taking a leap of faith and taking a risk and coming towards you. There's definitely this energy of needing to take a leap of faith after learning a major lesson. So how is your person viewing you? They want forgiveness. They are freaking missing you like crazy, and they are magnetically drawn to you right now. So I think, yeah, your person knows that you've been going through a transformative release, a major release, and there's definitely something blocking the two of you from coming together. There's a lot of loyalty here. Your person knows you are loyal, and they're dreaming about you. They're dreaming about you, this connection with you. They're missing you. They maybe want to come forward and ask for some forgiveness, and maybe that's risky for them. Maybe your person fears rejection. But there's this magnetic pull to kind of balance something out. And this, without a doubt, was a part of your growth and expansion journey, this relationship. And I think your person's stuck. Stuck in some distorted views of their ego, stuck in some shadowy aspects, really trying to take off those masks to step into authenticity, because there's love here, but fear. Fear is a block, and maybe even money and finances is a block. But the universe has a plan. And there's going to be a shakeup, an unexpected shakeup, because I think your person really needs to find the determination to come forward and seek that forgiveness from you. So let's jump in with some wisdom of the Oracle deck messages. Peace. I think you're kind of at peace with where you've been and where you're headed. And this is creating a major cycle closing out. 21. It's the World card. Clean it up. Cleaning up some past baggage is kind of what I feel when it comes to a major karmic lesson. A major life lesson. So let's get 3 energies on your side, Sag. And we're going to get 3 on your person's side. That piece wanted to come out. So you've gone through a deep period of healing. You've definitely stripped down all of these old belief patterns. You're not wearing a mask anymore. And maybe your person went running after every little shiny thing. And this was a divinely guided breakdown of a foundation in order to rebuild on solid grounds. because I do believe this is part of a co-creative journey when it comes to your spiritual mission, Sag. And I think maybe you've been feeling like you've been walking a fine line, walking a tightrope, but you both have what it takes to go the distance, and there is something being regenerated, and maybe this is about calling in a soul tribe. Maybe this is about some mission work. So I think you're kind of at peace. I think you've made peace with the past, and you've gone through a deep level of healing and mending. And you've really come to a full understanding of these relationship patterns. And I think you've really opened up the book to the past, and you're ready to spread your wings. You've gone through intense healing, especially when it comes to your mystic healing capabilities. The mending card is a 7, is a 52 breaking down to a 7, which is the number of the mystic. So this is without a doubt a divinely guided connection, and maybe part of your soul's evolution and your soul's growth. And these two stayed on the table. So you've got, your person's been sleeping on you, definitely been sleeping on you, but blessings are around the corner. So I think you've got a leg up. I think you went through this transformation first, and you've gone through the healing process first, and your person's been sleeping, and they're about to get a major wake-up call is kind of what I feel, because I think you knew you had to walk away from this situation in the past. You had a deep knowing that you had to leave this person behind if you really wanted to reach those rainbow blessings. So I think you've been in separation. You've been, figuring out who's not for you, clearing all of this past life baggage, and really opening up to your receptive feminine energy. And your person knows that you're their home. You're no place like home. They've never felt any place like you before, Sag. No place like home. And your person is preparing to step into a new life, but they're definitely healing some abandonment issues, some abandonment wounds. And I think there's some underlying guilt, maybe when it comes to this person leaving you out in the cold, or quite possibly even ghosting you. I think it's been a long void that the two of you have been going through, and they're missing you. They're missing you big time. And it's like you've been this lighthouse in their life, and they're getting ready to come out of the darkness because they've got what it takes to go the distance with you. So I think if it's been dry, if it's been desolate, somebody's finding their strength to come out of this abandonment wound energy in order to bring healing back into this situation, Sag. So let's dig a little bit deeper with the tarot. Your person's about to get a major, major wake-up call. And with all of that Piscean energy in the astrology, I think maybe when Mars shifts into Aries later this month, your person will likely be taking some action. But right now, they're just dreaming. They're dreaming about what life would be like if they had you back in their life. And these cards wanted to flip. But yeah, there was some manipulative behavior going on in the past that likely needed to be cleared out in order for this loyalty. Maybe your person had some double loyalty and they weren't fully able to commit to you. And there's some regrets in regards to that, Sag. But let's dig a little bit deeper with the tarot. You see your person as being on the defense, without a doubt. Their heart was guarded. They were on the defense. And, I feel there was like a quick departure. And I think, it brought forward a lot of truthful revelations. And it did. It created a tower. It wasn't working in that first cycle when the two of you first met. This foundation had to completely break apart in order for you both to restore that vision for the future. I think your person does have a lot of passion for you. And you know that this person is your wish fulfillment. And I think there's going to be an opportunity to start over again. But you had to learn a lesson in self-worth, self-value, independence, building a foundation for yourself first and foremost. You had to learn how to connect with your own spiritual team and to get heart-centered and to speak that truth into existence. But I do feel there's a lot of passion here. And I think this breakdown of this false foundation had to happen because you both had your heart guarded, and maybe you were both in too much masculine energy, and you had to go deep into the feminine receptive side of yourself in order for these cosmic downloads to come forward. But I think, you've learned this lesson, you've mastered this lesson, and I do feel your person wants to rush in with a lot of truth. And it might come in like a shocking event, a shocking tower. Yeah, there's going to be a big, big open-hearted conversation here shortly, a truthful conversation. because your person is going through a period of healing. A period of healing, a period of soul retrieval. Your person is going through an awakening, and they've definitely been reliving the past when it comes to this connection. They know there's a deep spiritual bond. They know that this is a true soulmate connection. The king was out, and now the queen. Two people that are passionate, that are visionary leaders, that are here to bring this high vibration love into the world. And I do feel this created like a Kundalini life force activation between the two of you. It likely ignited some DNA encodement when it comes to your spiritual mission. And it did create a heart chakra awakening. And I do feel the two of you had to move away from one another for this healing process. So your person's basically hitting rock bottom here, going through an internal expansion, trying to find balance in their life. They're definitely hurt and missing you. And if there's been blocked communication, they are preparing to come forward, because I don't think they've been communicating. I think your person is very single, and they've been going into the darkness and the mysteries of this magical connection that the two of you share. And they're definitely healing some inner child wounding. And this was part of your expansion and your growth and your soul's evolution. So it's like this death energy coming forward when it comes to all of these negative childhood patterns, when it comes to finding the stamina to come forward and have that open-hearted conversation with you. And I think there is fear, because you've mastered this purification journey, and you're standing in your boundaries, and you're not going to settle for anything less but the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And your person's definitely been going within. Definitely there was secrets here in the past, and this did need to be walked away from in order for this new energy to come in. So a lot of nostalgia. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Pisces. But I do feel you were like the archer, and you struck a chord on this person's heart, and they've never been able to forget you. And this was a process of soul retrieval when it comes to your past life memories and your past life gifts, in order to shatter some illusions of the 3D reality and to really walk the ascension journey, to go after wish fulfillment. This was a huge lesson in stripping away any masks and stepping into authenticity. Rising above any emotional baggage from the past is kind of what I'm feeling. But let's dig a little bit deeper with the Quantum Oracle deck, and we're going to see what some of your hopes and fears might be, Sag. What some of your hopes and fears might be, and what maybe your person's hopes and fears might be when it comes to this connection. So I think you're really hoping for a new creative endeavor, but you got to get out of those dark thoughts. Maybe you fear your person is never going to get out of these dark thoughts, but you see a blank canvas here. You see an increase, and you feel this momentum building when it comes to a brand new beginning, and it will feel like a clean slate. But there's a need for somebody here to get out of some dark thoughts and to stand in their present power. There's like this battle between the ego and the heart, and you're about to reach a milestone moment when it comes to this connection, because there is a shift in consciousness. And I think maybe your person's been, going through this maze of understanding these negative childhood patterns, really integrating a new way of thinking and being. And a lot of healing is taking place on your person's end, is what I feel. And, I think your person fears releasing maybe an entire social structure. Your person knows it's time to go towards new supportive connections, and they've been on the fence for quite some time. This is what they fear. I think they fear rejection, because their emotions run really deep, and I think they've repressed these emotions for a long time. But your person is, winding down a cycle, closing out. They could be struggling financially, but there is going to be a new creative endeavor coming up here, and this is divinely guided by the Ascended Masters and the angels. There is going to be a new beginning here, and I believe you're fully centered in your heart, and you're deeply connected with your higher self, Sag. And I think you're kind of a teacher of some sort, a spiritual teacher of some sort, and the angels are directing the both of you back together. But your person was wearing a mask. They were not coming forward with true intentions in the past, and your intuition likely felt this. So maybe this period of separation served this great achievement of you mastering your own gifts and your manifesting capabilities. But Get ready for a brand new cycle in love. Better times are around the corner, and I do feel you are deeply connected to one another in the heart center, likely a telepathic connection, a deep spiritual connection. And your person is closing out a cycle when it comes to victim mentality and lack mentality. So let's get you a crystal stone deck message. Wow. Let's get Sag one message, please. Upgrade your version of you. Yeah, this was about you unearthing who you truly were behind the surface. And I don't think you were getting what it is that you deserved in the past. And maybe you both had to keep yourself at a safe distance while your person was wallowing out in self-pity of some sort. But there's a warning coming. There's a warning. Because something's coming in fast and your person is ready to finally do the work. But this was a lesson in you putting in the work to yourself, I think. And you have been doing the work, and I think you've cleared all of this negative karma, any bad habits, bad friends, any negativity out of your life, because maybe this connection come in to cast that spotlight on everything that wasn't working, or, you know, showing you your weaknesses in order to clear them, so you both could go through this spiritual upgrade, this energetic upgrade, in order to find the natural flow and rhythm. So I feel your person's definitely down and out, working on some deep inner child healing that's being called to be addressed. And something about this full moon in Scorpio, I think there's going to be a shift. And I think you have been very patient, leaning into your intuition, Sag. And it's kind of time for this mask to fall off and nurture this connection, because your person is going through a period of ascension. There's a deep past life connection here, likely linked all the way back to ancient Egyptian timelines or the Bible, the Old Testament. And you very well could be dealing with a Leo. But I think, you know, your person had a wall of armor around their heart, and they didn't really fully let you in, and you kind of had to walk away. But I kind of feel your person's coming back, maybe on bended knee. They want this higher level of commitment with you. And they are convinced that, yes, this is a deep past life connection. And they've been playing into all of those dark thoughts. And their mind likely has gotten the best of them. But you two have some deep, deep history here. And there is going to be a reconnection, because your person is missing you and deeply, deeply drawn to you. So let's just get a couple last messages with the Archangel Power Tarot. One card on your end, Sag, the Magician, and one card on your person's end, a leap of faith, potential overall future of this relationship. Get ready for some truth to be delivered. A brand new beginning here, because I do believe your person is going through an epiphany, a wake-up call, and a period of spiritual growth. Answers are coming, and that clear communication is coming that will clear up any problems that the two of you had in the past, because you've manifested this. You are the magician of your life, and you are able to manifest anything you want. And I think you're mastering this successful new beginning with your person, and they're going to be brave, and they're going to take that risk, and they're going to take that leap of faith, because they're listening only to their heart, and you bring them joy. So get ready for a wonderful new idea. Get ready for unexpected communication to come in very quickly, like a tower, because this is a connection that will bring forward passion, inspiration, growth, all kinds of abundant opportunities, and you're both being given the chance to do something over again. So get ready for a reach out of some sort, Sag, and that's what I got for you. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.